What's up, everyone? This is it. I'm sure just the masses of you have been waiting for. This is the playout of the Battle of 5 Armies reduced to 3, actually, that we kind of rolled dice for to pick commanders. We're going to talk a little bit about the commanders that we're playing and kind of what we're hoping to do and try to win this battle in a non-canon way. Hopefully, goblins don't win. So, I'd love to introduce myself. If you don't know me, if you don't know me, I'm Nate. I am the oldest but not the wisest of the people hanging around of the group. We call ourselves the Knights at the Nerd Table. So we have a lot of different nerdy content up all over the places. For the players tonight, I'd love to introduce. You've heard him. You know his voice. The sultry, smooth voice of Mr. Jared Clark.
Hey. Excited to be here. Excited. I drew goblins, okay? And when we were talking, I was like, I could make any goblin deck, right? Every goblin deck seems to be the same. You could play a Kranko. You could play whatever. I decided to go with something a little bit different. I went with Grumgully the Generous. I decided to go Gruul Goblins with a little bit of +1/+1 counters. My goal is to make a ton of goblins, throw some +1/+1 counters on it, and swing at face.
Yeah. Nice. I drew eagles, and there's not like a specific eagle tribal, but there is a lot of birds, and so I thought it appropriate to play Falco Spara Pact Weaver. I've been wanting to build this for a while. He's got flying, he's got trample, he ETBs with a shield counter on him, and most importantly, you can actually remove counters from a creature you own to play spells from the top of your deck. Now, what I want to do is make a lot of birds, make them really strong, and flash or sneaky trick flash them into the battlefield and just fly over the top.
Blue player stuff.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to control the board as best I can, fly over the top, and punch people in the face until I win. I'm also really excited to introduce listeners and viewers to my friend Adam. He is very good at Magic the Gathering.
So good.
Recently got back from heading out west at the big tournament out there in San Diego, right? San Diego. He won a store championship out here in Grand Rapids and went out there. He had a good time. But I asked him to join this because I knew he'd have a lot of fun with it. He's also a nerd. What are you playing, Mr. Adam?
I rolled humans. So what do humans like to do? Go wide. So I have Baird, Argivian Recruiter. So what we're doing, we're trying to pump up dudes with anthems. So I have +1/+0s. I have +1/+1s. We have +2/+2s. We have all the anthems you could think of, and just starts cranking out tokens. Go low, go wide, start off strong. So we're going Boros, beatdown.
Nice.
Love it.
So
love it.
And Mason, which you may know, rolled elves. Now, let me tell you, we've been over this. Trying to get 3 people, let alone 4 people's schedules all in a row is tough. And this is kind of like our only window. And I said, yo, Mason, can you do it today? And he said, probably the best reason to not do something I've ever heard in my life. He's like, actually, I am volunteering at this like benefit baseball game or this baseball game in partnership with the Special Olympics. And I was like, yeah, you can do that. That's probably way more important than turning cardboard sideways.
Right.
We gracefully, definitely said, yeah, go do that. But that's the decks. Those are the commanders. Let's get into it, and we'll see who wins. We don't have like a cool catchphrase to all say at the beginning of the game, so let's just play some.
Which I'm okay with not having a catchphrase. I feel like that. This is kind of cheesy.
I will say,
be honest here.
Hypothetically, if I was invited to a place or a table that had a catchphrase, I would 100% say the catchphrase.
I just got myself uninvited ever.
You're never going to command zone. Okay, cool. Let's shuffle up and draw 7. That was a cool catchphrase, I guess. Yeah.
That's great. Shuffle up and draw 7.
Well, here we are. This is how I always do it on spell table.
Oh, you do it that way.
All right. Not too shabby.
So a little smiley face, right? Just being friendly. Except now it's angry eyebrows.
Now you mean
bad.
business? Ooh, all right. I could deal with this. We're good with this. We'll keep.
Nate's quickly counting. He had to take off his
Shut up.
shoe real quick.
Yeah.
Do you like that? I always like put my cards out and then I count again because your boy has a tough time counting and reading.
I
But
think we've actually established that on the podcast.
yeah, it's canonical that me as a person just can't read.
That's funny.
Cool. So, Adam, you are up.
Yeah. All right. In classic Boros fashion, I'm gonna come out swinging.
What the?
I'm gonna play Secluded Courtyard,
Okay.
naming classic soldiers, and I'm going to tap it for white and bring out a recruitment officer.
Nice.
Classic turn 1 play, and I will pass.
All right.
Okay.
I'll draw for turn here. Oh, my bad. Actually, looking through my hand, I have a turn 0 play.
Stop.
That's on me. Leyline of anticipation.
I quit. I'm walking away.
Yeah, hey, you know what? It would only make sense as a blue player to play that.
I will play an island, and I will tap it to play a Silver Raven. When it ETBs, I get to scry 1. Leave that right on top of my
Jared,
deck
you
with
have
my
to follow
clear sleeves.
You have to follow up with a 1-dropper. You're just so far behind already.
You want to know
Pass the
something
turn.
funny? In typical girl fashion,
I like passion better.
I'm gonna go land go. This is some good Christian magic over here. Actually, yeah, land
All
go.
right.
We'll do that. Yeah.
All right, untap draw. All right, I'm gonna drop down a command tower,
A respectable command tower.
and I'm gonna bring out my commander, Baird Argivian Recruiter,
Nice.
Respect.
and I'm just gonna, keeping that open mana and trying to play good Christian magic. I'm gonna swing and hit you in the face for 2.
Oh, all right. You know what? I respect that. My feelings aren't hurt. They're just devastated.
And I will pass my turn to Nate.
When I start handing out +1/+1 counters because I am generous, I'll remember this.
I'm a good guy.
I will remember this.
Untap.
Never forgive. Never forget.
I am going to play Plains. And I will keep things moving as well. I'm going to swing. I'm not doing nothing, actually. I'm not doing crap. I will
Just being generous.
pass the turn.
I am gonna play a mountain, or I'm gonna play a mountain, draw a card, which I should have done first, but out of turn, out of order, it's fine. Tap 2, and I'm gonna play a Nature's Lore and go find a Rugged Highlands.
Green doing green things.
You gotta ramp, otherwise you're behind.
Green
Which
doing
I'm already
green
behind.
things. All I do is ramp creatures. Let's be real.
All I do is ramp, no matter what.
And with that, I'm going to pass turn so we can keep this game moving.
Yeah. Untap draw. I will drop a shiny mountain.
So shiny, the camera can't even pick it up.
And wow, yeah. Woo. I'm gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna drop down a veteran swordsmith, which is half anthem. Gives everybody +1/+0.
Love
Or
it.
sorry, all my soldier creatures +1/+0,
Anthem.
which is everything right now.
So you guys are thick right now already, right?
What do you mean?
Popping off.
What do you mean? You're looking at 3 tap mana with no creatures in the field over here.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this guy over here.
Yeah, for sure.
Popping off. Bear's about
Yeah.
to start going ham. He's about to recruit all the soldiers. I'll be nice to Jared. I'm just gonna swing at Nate
Oh, thanks.
with my 3/2 commander.
3/2. Yikes. Okay.
What are you gonna do, Nate?
In response, I'll tap
Oh, I forgot all
2,
this stuff has flash. Rip.
and I will
It's fine.
Path to Exile, your commander.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Oh, sorry. I'm just tapping the 1 to do that.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That a Path to Exile is my ick. So, you know,
Icky, icky, she's so... No, it's Icky Vicky. That was
Icky Vicky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Will that get us copyright strike for that?
My computer just crashed. I'm just kidding.
They know.
They know.
I
Nobody's
almost ready to go to my
gonna know.
land. At least get to cash in something here.
You do
Right,
get
right,
your
right.
land tapped.
And
then shuffle your library.
I will move to end step and pass turn. Go grab a plane.
I respect that.
Draw. Oh, nice. Okay. I am going to play a... Can I do it all?
Can I do it all?
I can't do
Can
it
I
all.
do it all?
I'll play a tap land.
Okay.
When it ETBs, I gain a life. Go up here and... Oh, where's my life? It's over here. Bing! And then I am going to swing at Adam for 1 in the air.
You know,
Ooh, spreading the love.
I will-
Spreading the love.
I will gladly take that one
Good.
and
Good,
brush
'cause
it
you're
off
going.
like it's nothing.
Well, that's it. That's all the cool stuff.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. All right, I'm going to draw my card for the first time. I'm going to play a Manor Gate tapped and choose red. So it taps for green or red. Then I'm going to tap all 3 and get Grum Gully the Generous out here.
Bringing the boy out.
All right. And that's it. You know, keeping it nice, keeping it relaxing, just gobbling stuff over here. You know,
Just gobbling it up.
just gobbling it up.
It's like Thanksgiving over here. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Okay. Easy.
I'm not
Easy with-
uncomfortable or
easy
anything.
with the bird
That's
hate.
my
Easy
that's
with
my
the bird
dad
hate.
joke for the night.
I don't think you have just one.
Oh yeah, that's true. They will continue to come. Okay. Well, since Nate rudely destroyed my commander,
I exiled it.
I will drop down a gain land.
Well, respect. Get that life back.
Bring me
baby.
back to 40. And I'm just gonna yeet him back out.
He makes an appearance again.
You'd love to see it.
I will kind of scared slightly. I will swing a 3-1 over Jared's way.
How dare you? How dare you?
Because he ain't gonna block it with his commander.
You think I'm gonna block that? Yeet.
And I'm gonna pass turn.
Sick. All right, untap.
3 life is nothing in the life of a Gruul player.
On your end step, I need to do this. I'll flash out Haka.
I'm a blue player. I'll just flash out everything.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
And then I'll draw.
I like that's just bully the blue player night.
I'm the only one with access to blue. I will play a forest.
All right.
And then I will tap 3. And I will catch up with a command sphere. And then I'm going to tap 2. Oh, nope. Tap my mana wrong, so I can't. I
Hate to
will
see it.
go to combat. And I will swing 2 in the air at Adam.
Yeah. That's the 2-3 hit scry guy.
Yes, sir. So,
Is that Ledger Shredder? No, it's not Ledger Shredder.
It's like, isn't it
It's
like
almost-
Alrin's backside or whatever? Alrin's
forgot
front
to
side?
click on it. I'm not doing a very good job producing this. Clicky, 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 clicky.
I think it's just not like in the alt art.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's gonna bounce back to my hand after damage, and I get to scry 2.
Cool.
Do you get to choose or is it automatically?
I don't actually get to choose, which kind of return to its own in its hand. So I'll get to scry
You hate to see
2.
it.
I'm gonna keep 1. No, I'm gonna put them both on. I'm going to put them both down there at the bottom.
Whoa.
And then I
chill.
will pass the turn.
All right. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw.
Crazy.
We like to see that. We really like to see that. I'm going to play a mountain. Okay. Just keeping a Christian over here. I am then going to tap 2. Yeah, tap 2. I'm going to play some Swiftfoot Boots. Okay.
Ooh.
Nice, nice.
And then I'm going to tap 3. And I'm going to cast Goblin War Chief.
Let's go.
Just doing some goblin things. And because a non-human creature enters the battlefield triggers my commander.
Yeah.
Some
He's
counter
popping
on
off.
him.
He's popping off.
Just casually over here. There it is.
Poppin'. What's poppin'?
You know, just me. You know what? Let's think here. Porter's got one creature out there. Do I want to draw enemies right now?
Honestly, you're the bad guy. You're goblins. We're already all in.
That's true. That's true. I'm gonna swing 3 at Porter.
Hey. If you ain't red, you're dead. Only the blue player today.
I'm going to tap 2 and flash in Haka.
Oh no.
And then take.
Oh no. Take. Honestly, I just respect that out of anything that you could have done. And then that is my turn. We're just gonna hang out. You know, we're just gonna keep it real over here.
We're gonna untap. Gonna draw. We are going to drop the planes. I'm gonna drop down a Takasia's Welcome for 3.
Nice.
Start getting some card draw action.
You always need some card draw. It's just always a good look.
What is
And
that?
then I'll also drop out another anthem.
Oh, the actual anthem.
The actual anthem.
Oh.
And I'd like to name goblins. I'm just kidding. Soldiers.
Oh, thanks. It should be pep rally the ranks, you know.
Ayo. And I love making enemies early, so
You're popping right now, bro.
yeah, we're just gonna keep swinging.
Respect.
Late game is not in this deck's favor.
For the fences.
Yeah, exactly. We'll go a 4/3 commander
Okay.
at Jared.
Yeah. No. Hey, I get it. Not
We
offended.
will
Just
go a 4/3 and a 4/2 at Nate.
I'm going to block your 4/3 with my silver raven, and then take 4.
Take 4, and Jared takes 4 commander.
I did.
Okay.
You know, my feelings are hurt, but we'll come back to those.
Move to end step, which I completely missed the trigger last turn. Because I have some creatures with more than just their base power, I get a 1/1 soldier, which procs Takasia's Welcome. And I will draw a card and end my turn.
Dang, value. Remember your triggers, kids. It's important. Get you the value you need.
Right, because only you
The
can
things-
remember your triggers.
Only you. Well, other people can too, but it's hard, you know.
Yeah, it's true. That's very true. You know, as the members in the command zone would say, I don't feel like I'm in the driver's seat right now, you know?
Yeah. The night we played Magic and then hard cut and cheesily said what we would say on that show was one of my favorite nights of like just casual play that we've ever done.
That was so true.
Couldn't
agree more. Couldn't agree more.
For 2, I'm going to play out Watcher of the Spheres. Creature spells I cast with flying cost 1 less.
Okay.
When another creature ETB with flying ETBs under my control, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn. I am going to tap 3, and I'm going to play out my commander here.
You love to see it.
Falco.
About time, you know?
Falco. Shield. He enters with a shield counter. I can look at the top card.
Shield of the Backweaver.
I can look at the top card of my library at any time I want, and now I'll go to combat, and I'll swing 2 in the air at Mr. Adam again. Keep this pain train moving.
My soldier is gonna watch that swing over his head.
Yep.
And take 2 damage.
And then I'll scry 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep 1 on top and float 1 to the bottom. Oh, that's not the bottom. Look, there's a card there. This is the bottom.
Love it.
Cool thing about Falco, I can cast spells from the top of my library if I remove a counter. So just keep that in mind, and I will pass the turn.
Gotcha. Do you still have to pay mana for those?
I do.
Just as a friendly question.
Oh, this went back to my hand.
Okay. All right. I gotta get a board presence here, people. Okay. We're gonna tap 4. All right. We're gonna cast everybody's favorite goblin, Cranko, the mob boss.
Oh,
Okay.
Yo.
He's out. He's here. I'm gonna tap 1 and equipped Swiftfoot boots to my boy. Okay. He also enters and triggers my Grumgully the Generous, and he enters with a +1/+1 counter on him.
nice,
And
nice,
then
We're gonna get smacked by some goblins.
yeah, because he has haste because of Goblin War Chief, I'm going to tap him and create 3 boyos that enter all with +1/+1 counters on them.
Don't like that.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Okay, here we go. Look at the synergy, just effectiveness of it. Wait, I'm going to look at the top card of my library right now because I can at any time.
They're 1/1 boys. Okay? They're boys.
Hey, you keep making your exponential number of goblins. I'm gonna keep making my 1 soldier turn. Okay.
That's fair. Hey,
I'm gonna
I respect that.
Keep
Man to man.
flying.
Well, they're 2/2 boys, I guess. Let me just respell it so it looks nice.
Oh,
I have 3 of them.
Wow.
And then we can just start swinging, you know? We can. We can. But I'm not.
Big boy swing.
But I'm not.
You're not.
I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass.
Non-aggro
Big
goblin.
Big boy turtle. Big boy turtle.
Exactly. I'm just going to pass generously into the night.
Okay. I will draw for the turn.
You get your little patties back to Moria.
Can't. Just scurrying around. Just scurrying.
I'm gonna drop down to plains.
Love it. Love it.
And I'm going to try to hit some cards here. We are going to tap out.
Ooh. Are we board wiping? Because emotionally I can't handle that.
No, we are not.
Us goblins over here are very sensitive. We're emotionally in tune.
Kayla's Reconstruction, where X equals 4. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put up to X, which is 3, artifact and/or creature cards with mana 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Turn the rest out of the library in any order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will cry myself to sleep.
Oh no!
I'm just kidding. I wanted to hit some creatures, however,
right.
I did get 2 artifacts.
We'll take. Oh, good ones too. We'll take those.
Yeah, we got some unfair mana ramp
Soul Ring
and a Horn of Valhalla.
That's just a good card. That's a low-key sleeper, I'm going to be honest. Horn of Valhalla.
I'm saying, dude. All right. I don't like the amount that we're turtling over there in Goblin Country.
Aggro,
in Goblin Town?
Aggro.
I don't love him watching all the spheres over there either. I also don't like Falco having a shield counter on him, so I think I might try to make you waste it.
Ooh, okay.
Swing with my 3/2 soldier at you, Nathaniel.
What? No blocks. I'll just take 3
right.
like a chump.
Schmack. Schmack. And then I'll move my end step. Get that soldier boy value and that draw.
Heyo.
Soldier
and I will
boy.
pass turn.
You. Okay, I get to look at the top card of my library
got
at
that
any
soldier.
time.
I didn't even think about that. That was a good connection.
Yeah, I got you.
That's our theme song. Soldier Boy.
Up in this. Oh, I'm gonna tap 2. I should probably do it. Yep. And I'm gonna play Unbound Potential. Put a
Ooh,
+1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures.
love it.
So
Ooh, I see what you're doing.
I'm
And
going
then
to
counter action.
I see it.
boom,
Copier.
boom.
Start getting some cards off the top of his deck.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then I'm a little worried about that as well. So for now, I'd just be chilling like a villain, and I'll pass the turn.
Hurdling.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play a land, and we're gonna do a little more turtling, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the most expensive card in this deck,
Ayo, that's the way to go.
and we're gonna play what I like to call branching evolution.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Whenever I put a ++1 counter on something, I put twice that many ++1 counters on something. It is budget. What is that? What is that card?
Hardened Scales.
No,
But that is a good card.
Doubling season?
doubling season. It's budget doubling season, is what it is. Speaking of doubling season, I'm gonna cast Cultivate.
Okay, I thought you were.
I will find
that
those
was
lands.
very misleading.
I'm gonna
'Cause he's getting double land.
yeah.
I get it.
I am gonna really quickly just do my Cranko thing before I find my lands. So I'm gonna tap Cranko and create 6 goblins, but they come in because they'll trigger off Grumgully, and then Grumgully will trigger off Branching Evolution. They'll come in with 2 +1/+1 counters on them.
Oh, gross. This is getting gross.
So I'll put them over here as different boys.
Different voice. That's so dumb.
Boom. All right. The 6 3/3s with somebody's freaking name on it. So let's just spread some fun. I'm gonna throw 6 3/3s at our boy throwing the soldiers, Mr. Baird over there. And then I'm gonna 2 2s at my boy Mason. Not Mason. Oh my god, I just miss him so much. I'm gonna throw them at Porter.
So you're throwing what now?
I'm throwing 3 2 2s at you.
All right, 3 2/2s. Okay, I am going to block with my 3/3.
Okay. I just
And-
spit my land.
Yep, go get your. Are you going to get it in the other room?
6 3/3s. This is gross.
I feel like cinematically. Oh no, sorry, I am a nerd, a real one. Literary, in a literal sense, as in the book, we do have to combine forces to take out the goblin.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm
no,
just
I see
saying.
what it is.
Tolkien
I see how it
wrote
is.
it. It was his idea.
Hey, Nate, are we on a treaty?
We are on a treaty. I will block one of
gonna
your 2/2s with my 3/3 flyer.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that so much.
Good.
I will block 2 of your 6 3/3s.
Got it.
And I will take 12 damage.
Do they die? Do my 3/3s die?
Yes, they do trade off. They do trade off.
God, why?
Everyone's buffing.
All right. I respect that.
9,
I
10,
respect
11, oops, 12. There we go. Oof, that hurt. All right. Anything else, Boyo?
That's it. I started out slow, and it's gruel stuff over here,
All right. Well, can't be letting that happen.
That's fair. That's so fair. You know.
I'm going to drop a Pillar Verge Pathway
Okay.
as a white source. I will move to combat.
All right.
And I'm going to swing all of these at Goblin boys over there. So we got a 3-2,
Okay.
a 4-3, and a 4-3.
Oh, a 3-2 and a 4-3.
3-2,
You know what?
4-3, 4-3.
What is that? That's 11 damage.
11 damage, but 4 additional
Commander damage.
Yep.
You know, I gotta do it. I gotta take it.
Okay.
I gotta take it.
I'm gonna drop one of the better cards from March of the Machines. Your first board wipe of the night. Sunfall.
No.
And I'm gonna get a big incubator token here.
Oh no.
Wow.
1, 2,
Why?
3, 4, 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many creatures you got over there, Jared?
I got 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oof, we're gonna have a 14 incubator token.
Dear Lord.
So fun fact about Falco: with a shield counter, he stays alive.
Oh, not with exile.
Never mind. Reading the card explains the card. So he's exiled.
Right.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
4 extra.
My boys, they're gone. Not my boys.
And we got a. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get a D20 out for this one.
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
To cash.
On your end step,
14 incubator token.
if you're there, or just whenever.
Not yet. We're gonna cast Thalia.
No.
Thraben. And I'm going to trigger my Takacia's Welcome.
I respect that.
Boom.
Okay,
No,
I'll
no.
say this then. Before that resolves,
Yeah, for sure.
I'll tap 1, and I'm going to Enlighten Tutor here.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, I like it.
I will search my library for an artifact or enchantment card and reveal it, and put it in my hand. I think I need a little bit of help based on what I'm seeing and not liking at all. Everyone else is going up, and I have yet to go up. I am going to get this wonderful, fantastic card.
Uh-oh.
Soulcatcher's... What is it? Soulcatcher's Isle? Nope. Soulcatcher's Airy.
That's pretty dope.
And before she resolves, I will tap 2 to flash it out onto the battlefield. Whenever a bird is put into the graveyard, my graveyard from play gets a counter. All birds get +1/+1 for each feather counter on Soulcatcher's Airy.
Wow.
Better have small bird feathers over there that you're planning on putting on this card.
Yeah, you better have some crab feathers that you're just gonna lay on top of your.
I'm going to cut that.
And if you don't, what kind of producer are you?
A bad producer.
I thought you cared.
I thought you cared about this show.
I barely do. Just kidding. I literally poured everything I have into this. So this is what you get.
This is all I have.
All right, I am done.
All right, now I'll untap. Draw a card. I gotta start all over. So I'll tap for 2 and play a bird. It's non-creature spells, right?
Right.
Creature, yep.
Okay.
No mas.
And then I will pass the turn.
Eesh. Eesh. I'm gonna untap. I'm just gonna untap. I refuse to go silently into the night. Okay? I'm gonna draw. We like that. We like that a lot. Like a lot. I'm gonna play a land. All right.
Must be nice.
Then what I'm gonna do, I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to play Rhythm of the Wild. Okay. And then I'm going to tap 5 and play Strictly Better Rhythm of the Wild and play Civil Unrest. It is 9-token creatures I control have Riot, and then if a creature with a +1/+1 counter would deal damage, it deals double damage instead.
Jared, I hate to be a bearer of bad news,
Yes, sir.
but both those cost 1 extra.
Oh, you jerk.
So
I
pick
get it.
all those cards back up and just pick one.
Okay.
You get 1 and 1 only, young man.
I forgot that Thalia's out
Greedy
there.
freaking goblins.
Thalia.
Freaking Thalia. So my commander costs 1 as well?
No, just non-creatures.
Just not creatures. Okay, that makes sense. I respect that. That's a good call. That's just a good call all around, you know. Let's do this. We'll do Civil Unrest. We'll get Civil Unrest out there. It's Strictly Better Within the Wild. Creatures with +++ encounters deal double damage.
It is
We'll take it.
gross.
We'll take it.
That is real gross.
And then I think I'm just gonna pass turn. I think that's it. Since we're back at square one. He's got a
That's
creature.
your end step.
Oh, dang it. I realized I should have had a blocker out.
We get
I'm
the
gonna
big
die.
boy out. We get the big boy out. Nah. We gotta even the life total quick.
Oh, okay.
Even? What you mean?
What you mean, even?
I thought we was in a truce.
True, that is true.
I'm just a couple of boots on the ground. That's it. Just a couple of boots.
He is less
Just
scary.
a pair of boots.
He's less scary now.
I will. 6. It's a lot. 2 mana. Ender.
Ha.
But first, we're gonna go to combat.
Respect.
We're gonna swing this fatty boy over at Nate, and we'll swing a little 3/2 Thalia at Jared.
Well, I respect that.
14/14 coming at you, Nate.
Yeah, for 2, I will Swords to Plowshares that.
Yes.
Hey,
You love to
life
see it.
gain. Life gain.
You are gaining a
he's
frick ton of
back
life
up.
on that, but I'm not about to take
no.
14 damage.
Yeah. Hey, respect. Thank you, Nate, so much for getting rid of that thing.
He's about to pop up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play this card from my hand. That means however much life I gain this turn, you guys all lose that much. I'm just kidding. Rip.
His name's
There goes my
Vito, and
fatty
he's a
boy.
different commander.
Hey, like you're not playing black.
All right. Well, that was deflating. Let's see. Let's just get the value engine back going. Say 6. Uno, dos, tres. Cuatro, cinco, seis. Do it like this. Keep the command tower up. And this guy up. And Soul Ring up. Okay. When he drops in, mana value 3 or less, draw a card. And then I will drop Nayali, Sun's Vanguard for 4.
Ooh.
Attacking tokens you control have double strike.
Oh,
Whenever one or more tokens I control attack a player, exile the top card of your library. During any turn you attack the token, you may play that card.
that's gross.
Wow.
We don't like that.
And then end step, value train. End step, value train. But I already drew a card, so I can't draw another. Pass turn.
All right, untap my
Wow.
unfortunate amount of lands.
You know what them humans do? Just get wide.
Value. They just get wide and outvalue people.
All right, I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing 2 in the air at Adam because 38
Yeah.
life is way too much.
You know what humans don't do? fly.
They've been known to, but not now.
Not in this day and age of good old Hobbit.
True. I will. I think I'm gonna stack them. Nope, I'll scry them. Both still on the top in the order they were in. This goes back to my hand, and I'm gonna pass turn. I'm gonna pass turn.
Wow. All right. Let's
I
untap.
don't like that. Blue players keeping up mana.
That's it's not safe. Nobody's safe. All right. Let's just get Commander back out. Let's just do that. Do that now. 5 mana. Get our boy back out. You know, he comes out with a +1/+1 counter from Uncivil Unrest, but then doubles that counter. So he comes out with 2 +1/+1 counters on our boy here.
Nice.
All right.
And
then
he does double damage. Oh.
yeah. Hey. Keep your tokens to yourself, sir. Okay?
That's true.
You just keep your tokens to yourself. I'm going to tap and attack Swiftfoot Boots to him. You can leave him alone. And then
Do it.
we're gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave 2 red mana up. Maybe just displaying some blue with some red, you know. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Coward. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
I'm
just gonna just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
All right. We'll see.
Right now he deals 10 damage. So
That's gross. All right, we're gonna draw. We're trying to hit something here.
right.
Oh, good thing I gained all that life back. Ew. I am going to first start by moving to combat.
Start by moving.
We're gonna swing a. What's this guy at? Just a 2/2. 2/2 with double strike. We're gonna come at Nate.
A
Nate.
2/2 with double strike.
And screw it, we'll come with Thalia too.
Ooh.
3/3 double strike, or sorry, 2/2 double strike, and a 3/2. And when I attack, I'm gonna exile a top card of my library. I don't know if you guys get to see it or not. I would assume so. Doesn't say face down. So it is a veteran armor smith, so I can cast that until the end of my turn.
Respect.
Or I guess I can cast it whenever I attack with a token.
Right. So you have time. You got time.
Yeah.
All right. Your dang double strike. I will tap 2. I'll flash in Haka. And then I will tap 3 because it costs more. And I will play Favorable Winds. Creatures you control with flying get +1/+1. So he's now a 3/4. He'll still die because double strike. Frick you. But
Thalia is only a 3/2 without double strike.
Ooh. Get rid of Thalia, bro.
I thought you were swinging. You didn't swing Alien, Jared?
Oh no, I just
Oh,
swung
frick
at
you.
you.
He
He has a big fat
Thalia.
boy, dude.
I'm
I have
blocking
a-
Thalia.
Fat boy.
I have Mayor of Goblin Town on my side of the
He's like a 12/12 and does 26 damage.
Then I will block Thalia with my 3/4.
All right.
That was so generous of you, by the way, Adam, just to say, hey, the better play is to block Thalia.
True. I know.
Hey,
What a
we're
gentleman.
we're
We're
out.
playing good Christian magic here, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What gentleman and a scholar.
All right. Rip. Down goes Thalia. But you take 4 damage and you're going to like it.
know. I don't have to like it. Didn't say
No,
that
you-
anywhere.
hey, you have to like it.
Oh, okay. I like it.
I like it, I guess.
But I'm very glad you had me gain all that life back, because now I'm going to play Twin Blade Paladin,
Ooh.
which I only had 24 life before, and then I went up to 38. So now I have more than 25 life, so it has double strike.
Love it. You love
And
to
it's
see
a
it.
4/4,
I
and I'm
don't
going
love
to
that.
tap some mana for it.
Some mana.
What else do I want to play? Anything? Yeah, screw it. We'll just keep him getting wide. That's what we do. That's what we do here. We'll play a little Cemetery Protector.
Respect.
4.
Respect.
1, 2, 3, 4. Who's got a creature in their graveyard they want to exile?
No, I just got 2 spells. You
I
exile on
got
other creatures.
2 birds, Watcher of Spheres or Silver Raven.
Oh, yeah. We don't want that. We don't want anybody watching any spheres around here.
You know what
It's
we don't
outta
like?
here.
Sphere
You keep
Watchers.
your little peepers on your own spheres.
Yeah, watch your own spheres.
Rude.
So
Rude.
whenever I play a land or cast a spell, if it shares a card type with the exiled card, create a 1/1 human.
Nice.
I will cast Veteran Armorsmith, who happens to be a creature.
Dude, this is one heck of a turn for a Boros player. I just
Popping off.
Synergy, bro.
Let's just-
Synergy.
this is just beautiful to watch, you know?
Then, so I get the 1/1 human from Cemetery Protector. And also, I guess I trigger Takasia's when that guy comes in, so I get to draw.
Hey, Porter, do you want to work together?
And then I also get a soldier from Bear, because he's still recruiting. And I'm done. I will pass my turn.
Okay, we
Oh.
need to do something here.
We need to figure something out. Here.
I already know what this card is, and it's not bad.
Long live Gondor. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I doing? I can do anything whenever I want. Why am I trying
you're
to do
right.
things right now?
You're Josh Lee Kwai right now.
Yeah. I will move to combat. I'll swing 2 in the air at Adam.
All these creatures, still no flying.
Scrub 2.
Oof.
I am going to.
Oh, wait, I take 3. I forgot he's a 3/4.
Yeah, he's a 3/4. He comes back to my hand. I will keep 1 on the top and float 1 to the bottom.
You gotta get some land, man.
Dude, I freaking know, dude.
Respect.
Pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Let's get the party going. Let's get some more gobos out there, hopefully. Lord willing. I'm gonna tap 3 since Thalia's gone and get Rhythm of the Wild out there. All right.
Yeah.
If that pleases the court.
The court
And
is
then-
not pleased. The court, for the record, the court is not pleased.
He's not pleased. I'm gonna tap 3 and cast Cranko 10th Street Kingpin for the boys back home. All right, so this is where a little bit of shenanigans happen because let me just reach into my bowl of +1/+1 counter tokens over here and pull them out. Because he enters with 2 +1/+1
gross.
counters from this.
Yeah.
Oh God, just wait, and then 2 +1/+1 counters from this.
Do creatures have double riot right now?
Oh, you better believe they do. You better
Oh my
believe
gosh.
they do.
They have
Ugh.
double riot.
And then 2 +1/+1 counters from this.
Oh. These fatties.
He's just a fat boy. He's just
And then he's going to
chomping.
create. Bro, this dude went from 1 creature to about. He's going to have a lot of creatures.
A lot.
Well, he doesn't have haste.
He's
Yeah.
got some swift. Doesn't swift.
Oh, I
do him?
do have Swift.
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, God bless you. You know, God bless you. I'm gonna tap 1 to Swiftfoot Boots to unequipped. Then tap 1 to Swift Boots to equipped to give him haste. And then who just wants it? You know.
Trampler, no.
No,
1/1.
you can block him with a 1/1.
Value Town, baby.
It's true. It's true. Porter, remember me as I go swiftly. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to.
bring it on.
No, I'm not swinging.
He's got a lot of mana up. I'm about to say he needs you.
I know. I'm gonna swing at our boy Adam over there for. Let's do some math real quick. That is 6 +1 counters, so he's a 7/8. He's a 7/8, basically with double strike, so he deals double damage.
7/8. But he doesn't have double strike. He kind of does, but he doesn't.
does.
'Cause I actually have something that has double strike. I
Respect.
might just block this bad boy because you're tapped out, right?
Oh, I'm
All
tapped
right.
out. I'm all the way tapped out.
I will. You said he's an 8/8?
No, he's a 7/8.
7/8. I will block him with my 4/4 double strike.
Gotcha. Does it kill him?
Yeah.
He would, I think.
Because he would deal 4, and then
Sorry, he's a 4/5 double strike, if that matters.
he would actually live.
Would I live?
No, I would not. I think
yeah,
they
you're
both
right, because of the riot. So you both die.
He would deal like 16 damage to my guy.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
my guy would go down swinging.
That's fair. I respect that. I got 6 boys out there that are 2/2 or 3/3s.
Shit, yeah. She dead. Fought well.
You fought well.
Oh, I am wrong. This is a knight.
Ooh.
Interesting. That actually changes things.
Okay. So he wouldn't die.
Because
I wouldn't die right away.
I had named soldiers, yeah, so I actually have to double block this. So she's only a 3/3 double striker. I need to do 2 more damage. I will send. Just a human, so he does not get that, but this guy gets the bonus. I will double block with both these guys.
And they both die, right? And both
they would all trade off.
Yeah, they would all trade off. Okay, cool. Sure. Good night, my sweet prince.
Still got
The Cranko family
yeah.
has gone swiftly into the night.
Swiftly boots is not, it's not there.
They
gotta
boot
stop
swiftly into the night. And that's it.
All right. My boy Matthew McConaughey would say. All right, untap. Let's see. The value train can bring. We will. We haven't even used Horn of Valhalla. What are we doing here? What are we actually?
Oh no.
Let's bring that bad boy into play.
Porter has been real, bro.
Don't worry, I have birds.
Let's put it on this soldier because it has double strike. I don't like how Nate has 4 mana up.
Don't get my command sphere, so it's 5.
He's still Oh, I didn't think about that. He's just leaving it up so he could tap and sack command sphere. All right, so this guy is a 2/2 from this, 2/3 from this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he is an 8/9 with double strike if he attacks, which he will. So I will swing my 8/9 double strike at Nate. I will send. What's your commander at there, Jared? 4/4?
5/5.
5/5. 5/5, huh? Rip. I really can't do anything about that right now. Huh? Okay, I guess that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna swing an 8/9 double strike at you, Nate.
Dang.
What you got?
All right, I'm gonna tap 4, and because I can play things whenever I want, I'm gonna play Battle Screech and create 2 1/1 white bird tokens with flying.
Love it.
You're gonna have to act out the Battle Screech.
Without making your wife upset.
That's also valid.
That's
Can I get
Can I get in the comments, please?
I will block your Savage Annihilator with 1. First strike damage goes off, so he'll die, triggering my
feather counter.
Feather counter.
I just want you to have feathers.
So now he is
some value.
Gets 1 from here and 1 from here, so he's actually a 3/3 bird.
Pretty good. All right, I'm gonna move to second main. I'm gonna drop down Miss Queen Kayla Bin Krug.
Say that one more time, please.
Ugh.
Queen Kayla Bin Krug. She allows me to pay 4 and tap to discard my hand. Then I get to draw that many cards,
Just a wheel.
and then I get to return. I get to take something with mana 1, something with mana 2, and something with mana 3, and return them to the battlefield that I discarded. But it has to be creatures or artifacts. Show. I'll also trigger Takasia. Get to draw. And I think I'm donezo.
All right.
Trigger a soldier. Also, I trigger off of a Cemetery Protector because I cast a creature. No, dude.
All right. I draw a card. It's not a land. I'm in trouble. But I'll tap 3, and I will play out Lieutenant Kurtar. I could bring him, way down here. I don't know why he's.
Yeah, I was like, I can't see those.
That's not a real card.
It's because they're flying. They're actually up in the air.
Yeah, they're actually
That's true.
up in the air. So
He has his stuff on a air hockey table, so they're just levitating.
it's a bird soldier boy, and
it's an old school legend. So much so that it just says legend.
Yes, currently a 4/4 with all my things. I can tap 2, sacrifice him, and remove target attacking creature from the game.
Wow.
And then I'll pass turn.
Pretty gross. Pretty gross. It's not even a tap ability, so we could just do it.
Yes,
Each
sir.
turn. Rip. Missed my Nahali's trigger.
All right, Goblin Boy, you're up.
All right. Let me untap all my land here.
These are all 3/3 goblins too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Gross.
They're pretty cute like that. It's just something you don't want to see off the top of your deck,
Was it a Magikarp?
Ooh. Would have been a great draw for us.
It would have been a great draw for you guys. All right. We'll do this. 2, 4, 6. Warstorm Surge. And what do I want to do? We'll tab 1 to equip our boy here. And then I have goblins up, but I need to keep those 6 up for defenders against.
That thing is cracked.
Dad, that card's pretty gross. Especially with all these enter the battlefield with the. Plus it deals damage, so it deals double damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god, because it's not just combat, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's about to go.
All right, we got to remove.
It's whenever they enter. It's whenever they enter. So it's as soon as they enter.
Yep.
It's just how I want to stack things.
Oh, right.
So it's not like on attack or anything like that. So
Let's
I have 1 red mana floating. I'm gonna pass. I gotta just keep blockers up because we got just a whole mess over there.
Yeah. All right. Let's give this a whirl. We're gonna draw.
I'm just waiting for his value engine. He's got to hope and pray that it does.
Run us down.
Right.
We're gonna pay 4. We're gonna wheel and deal.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these cards happens to be Perish Blade Trainee. So I'm gonna put it onto the field. And I'm gonna draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We'll play Plains, which triggers Cemetery Protector, another human. I will. It does have summoning. We are going to. Hey man, should have named humans. Should have named humans.
Humans.
Okay, we're gonna move to combat.
Gross.
We're gonna swing. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, a 13, 14 double striker down to Jared. And then we're going to swing
14 double striker?
Yeah. And then we're going to swing 3, 2, 2, no, sorry. 2 1 1 double strikes and 1 2 3 double striker and Nate.
So
And
I think
we'll eat a 3-4 guy at you too.
Okay.
Just because why not?
I think
Or
I
sorry,
got a
4-6
double
guy at
striker.
you. No, he's just normal. So I'll repeat that. So we got a, what I say this was 15, 16. Is that what I said?
Yep.
A big boy at you. And then we got a 4-6 normal, 1-1 double strike, 1-1 double strike, 2-3 double strike at Nate.
So you're swinging the big boy.
You're the big. Yeah, I'm swinging the big fat boy.
I'm gonna. If I triple block it, would that kill it?
No, because all the first strike damage. I guess let me count again. 1, 2. Is it other or is it?
Because these deal double, so they deal 6 damage each.
Yeah, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Plus 12. So it'd be 13, 14. It would do all of his damage first, which I think would get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it'd kill 4 of your guys. Actually, it would, but you'd lose 4 of them.
It's worth it. Let's do it. It's worth it. Let's get rid of it. Let's get it out of here.
Let's
get it out of here. Nobody has to die, Go back down to 2.
I'm gonna take it all. I'm gonna take the 9.
2, 3, 4. You're taking this guy too? Or you're gonna be taking more than 9 if you take it. Because these guys will have double strike.
Yeah.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage.
Gosh. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Unless you want to block the 4-6.
Wow.
Nope.
12 damage. And then I exiled Obelisk of Erd, which is pretty spicy.
That is pretty spicy.
Pretty spicy. I'm just going to yeet it. Just straight eat it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
4, 5, 6. Hardcast that. Screw Convoke. Nobody likes it anyway.
True.
And I'm going to name human this time so these guys can get a little buff action.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know
So they all get
how do we
plus
come
2,
back
plus
from
2.
this.
Or clear.
I had a board wipe, yeah.
Yikes.
All right. And I am donezo.
On your end, I'll flash in
triggers
Haka.
Dude, this bird's been doing some work.
It has been.
Okay. I will pass turn. Keep it moving.
All right.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
All right. Oh, no. You hate to see it.
Tap land.
Tapland. Off screen, boys. I might have. So I have a Highland Forest in the field already. And I drew another Highland Forest. Can I draw another? Can I just get?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, you can.
Okay. All right. At the beginning of my turn.
For a new card.
Yeah. At the beginning of my turn, I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw a card. Okay. All right. We'll take it. So when a creature enters the battlefield, do I order the order
Yes.
which direction the triggers happens?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
this
going to be nasty. It's going to be
it's
nasty.
gonna be nasty. So all right, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna tap one red.
Like
One of-
there's a potential that I might die this turn, depending how many creatures he has.
Not a lot, if that helps you.
Okay.
I'm going to tap and play Skirk Prospector. So let's do some +1/+1 counter shenanigans. So he's gonna enter and get 6 +1/+1 counters.
What was the guy's name?
Skirk Prospector. When I can sacrifice a goblin and add 1 red.
That's not good.
Skirk, my boy. The most beautiful boy. And it deals damage to
14 damage.
So 14 damage to my boy Adam's forehead.
Yeah. There's a potential I just straight die.
Then I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to cast Command Sphere. And then I'm going to sack Command Sphere and draw a card.
He's
Okay. I don't have enough mana for this. I do.
Are you one short?
No, I can do this. I just gotta do this right.
We're gonna back it up to this rugged highlands.
So I'm gonna go down to 1 boy. I have 1. All right, sacrifice 1 of those. So I have a red mana. I'm gonna tap all of this mana. So that's 5 mana altogether.
I don't like this.
And I'm gonna cast Return of the Wild Speaker and draw cards
this.
equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures I control. I'll draw 7 cards.
All right. I'm all right with that. It was a lot of value, but
A lot of value. This goes to my graveyard. I'm going to play a land for turn, so that way I don't have to discard. Boys, land for turn, and then that is it.
Okay.
That is it.
I may have to try to end you here.
I know. I realize that. I'm gonna die. But I want to go out with a blaze of glory here.
7 cards in hand with something that he just dealt. What did you say? 14 damage with a 1-drop.
Yeah, with a 1-drop.
The heck? All right. I will try end this game in a fiery vengeance.
The worst part is I drew majority lands off that, which is just
mountain for the turn.
ugh.
All right.
You got 3 dudes up.
3 dudes.
I also have 3 dudes. They're
Just a couple dudes.
Just a couple
Being
dudes.
3.
Okay. I'll equip this guy here.
Yep.
3.
I respect that.
I will move to combat.
Okay.
We are going to do I think Nate's gonna kill me next turn? We're just gonna full swing at Jared.
I respect that. I honestly do it.
I just need him to die.
Do it. Hey, this is canonical. This is all a part of the book.
This
It would make
is-
sense if I would have died.
The Hobbit
we are
right here.
storming the mines of Moria right now. Full army and all.
I respect that. You're taking back the mines.
Taking back the mines. All right. We got a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm,
So all humans are getting +2/+2. This guy triggers for training.
Okay.
So let's see what we got here. Actually, I'm not going to swing my commander. He's the only guy. Okay. We got a human soldier, so he's going to get +3/+4. So he's going to be a 5/7 or 5/6.
Okay.
5/6. You got a human noble, so she's going to get +2/+2. So she's a 4/5.
Got another human soldier, so he's going to be a 6/8. We got a soldier down here. It's going to get +2/+3, so he's going to be a 4. Oh, sorry, he's a human soldier, so he's going to get +3/+3, so he's going to be a 5/6. This guy's going to be ginormous, so I'll count that in a second. These guys are 3/3s double strike. These guys are 2/3 double strikes. This dude's going to be a 5/5. And this guy that I came back to is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. +2/+2, 14, plus his base power, 15. A 15/15 double strike.
How many creatures are attacking? So 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's
Don't be
like
asking me.
it's
Don't
60.
be asking me this question, Nate.
I've been
Don't be
math is
doing
for
anything.
blockers. Math is for
I'm
blockers.
just gonna count your sideways cards then.
I
10
am.
attackers. 10 attackers.
I can't kill. I can't survive. That's 63. It's above 63 points of damage, and there's no way.
I do have a response though.
Oh my gosh.
I am gonna tap 3, and I am going to play
I also get the
Flurry
exile
of
cards.
Wings.
What is that?
Put
I
X
don't know,
1/1
I don't like
white bird soldier creature tokens with flying into play, where X is the number of attacking creatures.
I've
So-
been wanting to do this since day one. In
Don't
response
you
to this,
effing dare.
I'm gonna guttural response that.
No.
Is it a blue spell? It's a blue spell, right? Let me die, and you shall join me.
Oh my gosh.
That was the biggest drag down attempt I've ever seen. Just
That
you're
is
dying too.
You're gonna die
disgusting.
with me.
You're the literal worst person.
I die. I die.
I was about to
Let me
get
just-
10 3/3 birds with shenanigans to give me 2 more. So I was about to have 12 3/3 birds coming at over the top at Adam next turn, but you're a goblin.
I'm
and you take things.
eliminated. Ugh.
Unreal. We go to damage. Adam, it's still your turn.
All right. I will
Porter,
move to
I'm
end
so
step.
sorry. Let me clean up.
This soldier get to Cassia,
Uh,
and I will pass.
Unbelievable. So rude. So rude.
I've been counterspelled enough that I just
I would
wanted
have
to
just died. He just took away your win con because I had 0 answer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
10
That would have
3/3
been
flyers.
cheeky. I will pass the turn.
It's for the listeners.
That's what he gets for not having feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
That's what you-
I play land
how
and
dare
pass
you.
the turn.
How dare you not have feathers? Porter?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm so
It sucked
You're
because I had over here I had boys, different boys, and other boys ready for +1 counters.
I know. I was like, there's no way I can let him get back to his turn.
I was gonna start. I drew some
Probably
goblins.
You probably could have killed me like 3 ways.
I did. I had enough goblins that I could have played 3 goblins and ended it.
All right, Nate the Great. I think I'm just gonna full send, and if you got another token maker, I might be dead. Move to combat. I will full swing, even with my commander.
all right. I'm gonna tap 1 and add a white, sacking command sphere to draw a card.
Let's go. Give me something.
I will tap 3 to flash in Vega. But I don't think it's gonna matter. So I have 4 blockers, but I don't think I can do anything.
Yeah, because all 3 of these guys, so you're gonna have to block him, 100%. These guys are all 3/3 double strikers, so you're probably gonna want to block them. That'll probably be your 4 blockers. Then you'll take, what was it, like 4?
Yeah,
He triggers again for training. So that'll be like 7-ish.
Well, let me see. Let me just try
11.
one thing to make sure I don't have any
Yeah.
just stupid
Yeah.
nonsense.
Come on, you're
I'm
a blue
going to
player. Pull
tap.
something out.
I'm going to tap 3 white to play Battle Screech.
This is after blockers or before
this
blockers?
is before blockers. So I'll play Battle Screech, and create. So I'm casting it from my graveyard, which will trigger Vega, and I'll get to draw a card.
Oh yeah.
I'll get 2 more 1/1 white flyers.
Okay, I believe in you.
And then I'll tap 1 white to bring out War with flyers. I still net 4 blockers. Die.
Good game.
Good
Jeez.
stuff, boys.
Hey,
Wow.
this went the way that most books would have gone, except for the Eagles should have came and won. But your boy had the opportunity to cast Guttural Response, and that was I had to.
so salty that you did that because I win. I win the game if you don't do that.
100% he does.
Cool.
It's great.
GG's. I hate you, Jared.
Hey, you're welcome. I mean, let's be honest. Boros came and played Boros. Dude, Adam, you went hard.
Dude, I feel like I gotta thank you for that last counter spell because I 100% was dead. There was nothing I was doing about 10-3-3 flyers.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, I gotta do Gruul stuff. Gruul stuff. Gotta do Gruul. We gotta make the game. If I'm gonna go down, somebody's coming with me. Like,
What?
Gruul stuff. We got
Obviously,
Boros.
you can only see my hands on that, like, on spell table. But like, what's happening off camera while you're just tapping the next one sideways, I'm just like, yes, full set. You said I'm gonna full set. And I was like counting your creatures, like, dude, I'm gonna get 10 flyers. I got this game. And I tried to slam down. And I think you had said something pre-game about like you have 1 counter spell in the deck because you want a counter spell, a counter spell that I do. And I was like, that'll never happen.
If you don't know, obviously I'm a Gruul player. I love big Timmy monsters. Let me slam down bombs, turn them sideways. I don't like counter spells, but one of my bucket list things to do as a Magic player is to cast Guttural Response, which is a hybrid red or green mana to cast, and the literal ability is counter target blue spell.
Yep.
And we all
do it.
And we all love to bully blue players.
Yep.
You have to.
Bully
They
them.
deserve it. You
It's
know.
true.
They
Fun fact about Magic, when a card is multicolor, it is 100% all those colors. So my spell was 1 green, 1 white, 1 blue, but because it's 100% blue, that totally affects that card. So, yeah.
I'll take it.
Adam comes in with the win. But
Adam with a value engine.
Absolutely.
Dude, we hopped aboard that train. We're like, choo choo, going to value.
Dude, it was beautiful. It was beautiful to witness.
It was a good time, and we will do other things like this in the future.
We have to.
Yeah, that was fun. That was too fun. I really liked being limited to the theme. Like, I'm gonna. Yeah, birds are cool. I could have put like a couple non-bird things in there that just wouldn't have made sense in a bird deck, but it was just fun for flavor. But
I can't wait to figure out more tribes to force into Gruul. So. Hey, I'll add blue or white maybe if I need to, but I'm gonna force it.
Maybe
Gruul.
reds just to sack stuff.
Right.
It would also be cool to do like Pauper Night, where you have to make a deck of purely commons and uncommons.
Well,
I love
listen,
it. I love it.
I was going through my bulk the other day, and there's some like totally fine like uncommon legendary creatures that came out in Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. Like,
Dude, there's so many.
But
This
Baldur's Gate or the one that just came out, Dominaria, like the newest Dominaria.
Yep.
That had a lot of Dominaria United. That had a lot in there
for
too.
sure.
Perfect
For sure.
segue, honestly.
That's a great segue.
Because also, like, every freaking named halfling or hobbit in the Lord of the Rings is like also basically a legendary. If you're a character,
It's true.
You're like legendary matters in this set, like crazy. And there's some already like some cool like.
Joda decks just got more ammo.
Dude,
it's crazy.
My Joda deck's looking salivating right now.
Yeah. Or any deck, honestly, because some of these artifacts are insane. Let's talk a little bit about like the cards are excited about. We'll just pick a couple.
Right.
I know you are just on the edge of your seat, Jared. So I'll let you go first.
Dude, come on. You know, I had
I
to
know.
talk. I had to. I have to. I pre-ordered 4 of these. Like, not to put in a modern deck or anything like that, or like a standard deck. I'm literally just putting them in several different Gruul decks. It's Doors of Durin or Durin.
Oh yeah,
Oh my goodness. I love this card. Whenever you attack Scry 2, it's card advantage and Gruul. Phenomenal for 3 colorless and then red and green. Then you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it on the battlefield. Come on. Tapped and attacking until your end of your next turn.
Yep.
It gains trample. If you control a dwarf and hexproof. If you control a dwarf, it's trample. If you control elf, it gets hexproof. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I mean, it's giving, you know, it's giving Helm's Deep deck vibes.
Build a
You
Helm's
know?
deck. Helm's deck.
Helm's deck. I mean, come on.
There it is.
It's there. It's there. We'll see. But that's something that I'm excited about. I'll hand it off to one of you guys. Come on, give me something.
Oh, I got 2 of them that I'm looking forward to.
Yep.
And they happen to be both Gandalf related.
Oh,
So
It's true.
Nate showed me Glamdring,
yeah, dude.
this artifact. So for those who do not know me, I have a Vadric deck, who's my blue-red spellslinger, and it's all based on his power toughness.
Love it.
And for those that don't know the card, he gets +1/+1 counter every time it switches from day to night. And then my instants and sorceries cost 1 less for every power that he has. So Glamdring gives
I love it.
yeah, it's an equipment, gives +1/+0 for each instant or sorcery in your graveyard. So that baby is gonna get big quickly.
Yeah.
Second card is Gandalf himself. Gandalf the White.
Hey, really quick. Which
yeah.
version of Gandalf? There's like
Yeah.
17
Yeah.
I
Gandalfs
know.
in this set.
This is fair.
Not
This is
complaining.
fair.
Not complaining. Not
Yeah,
complaining.
yeah.
I love it.
Gandalf the White happens to be a 3 white. It's flash. And I happen to have a legendary deck that's with Joda. It happens to be legendary transformers. So there's legendary and artifacts.
Let's go.
And he has, you can cast legendary and artifact spells as though they had flash. And then also, if a legendary permanent or artifact entering the battlefield, or entering or leaving the battlefield, causes a triggered ability to activate, you activate it twice.
Love it.
So either that or a blink deck, which I also have a blink deck. So
Yep. I also have a Ratadrabic deck where
True.
Yeah, it's nasty.
off with
that one's
legendary
gross.
stuff.
That one would be gross.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy.
I think, I mean, there are some absolutely cracked, powerful cards, but I just like start looking through this thing, and I'm gonna get a pre-release kit, and I am going to have hard decisions to make because there are a lot of just like good cards that like
You can go so many directions.
are totally fine to play, but they're all just so packed full of flavor. Like one of my favorite cards, it's not a rare, but just like the flavor, Stern Scolding. Okay, it's an uncommon. So the art is when Gandalf is scolding his hobbit friend.
Yes.
For being too loud in Moria, and it is counter target creature spell with power or toughness 2 or less. It's a 1-drop blue instant. You can play that on turn 1. So if people are starting to like trying to slam down, I actually think that could get some play in a lot of
probably a lot of like modern and legacy and
yeah,
those kind of
because
stuff.
it counters monkeys that take things. It counters like a lot of like early leading things. But the flavor of like, oh, so you are scolding a weak creature. Like I love that. That's perfect.
It's so good.
Second
It's
one
so
that
good.
that I love. You're gonna learn if you're new to Magic. You're gonna learn a few staple abilities early.
Oh my gosh.
Lifelink
Yeah.
gains you life. Menace
Right.
means you can't be blocked by 2 or more. As they add
Right.
new mechanics, they add descriptions of what those mechanics do on the card, so people can start picking up and learning them. One mechanic that's been around forever is haste. Everyone who plays Magic knows what haste does. Shadowfax, Lord of Horses, horses you control have haste, and they've given the description showing us the meaning of haste. And so like I've one of the things I talk about all the time on this podcast is I wish I was in the room. I wish I was in the room when they were going over
Right.
things like this, and someone had this idea or like slammed this idea
Right.
on the table, and the room went nuts. Because like when that clicked for me, I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so
Yeah.
good!
Yeah.
That's so good."
It's ridiculous. I just also want to say there's some cards that are just they made strictly better versions of other cards. Like Commander Plate is kind of pointless at this point because Mithril Coat. Can we talk about that? That's like an
Yeah.
auto include in any commander deck. If you care about your commander lasting the battlefield for a long amount of time,
Mm-hmm.
it is. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Mithril Coat, like literally tap 3 mana, cast Mithril Coat. You can cast it with flash. It has indestructible. When the Mithril Coat enters the battlefield, attach it to target legendary creature you control. You don't have to pay the equip cost. Equipped creature has indestructible. It is just better commander play.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
And
then I just
sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
dude.
Go ahead.
I want to keep going. Can I just jump to?
Just
I gotta
go.
talk about a green card. I gotta talk about a green card.
Can I hop in? I had to do a stat check on horse, just in case there's a horse tribal deck out there that I wasn't
Right.
unaware of. 42 cards contain the word horse in them
There you
in all of
go.
Magic.
There you go.
Just a start. Just a start.
There's your horse
hey,
tribal. They
it
have
might be
haste.
CDH proof. You never know.
Yeah.
I also realized that I also love mono green. Legolas Master Archer is just it's just a cool, like, it just nails the flavor of Legolas so much. 3 mana with reach. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Legolas Master Archer, put a +1/+1 counter on him.
Yep.
In green, you can just slam +1/+1 counters on him.
Yep.
And then whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you don't control, Legolas deals damage equal to its power up to 1 target creature. He's just removing one by one by one by
Yep.
one. And it's just I love it. I love
Yeah,
it.
I mean, the flavor. Gandalf White Rider. Have you seen this card?
Give it to me.
He's first of all, he's got vigilance.
Right.
Of course he does, because he's riding for a while.
Right.
Whenever you cast a spell, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. It's white, so it's not like the perfect storm card, but you do
Right.
scry 1 whenever you do this. You're just scrying as you do this. But when he dies, look for him at dawn's first light on the 5th day. Because when he dies, you may put it into its owner's library 5th from the top.
Oh,
Because why not, dude? Why not?
why not? If somebody forces you to shuffle your library, bye Gandalf. But still,
Yeah. But he's still in there.
he's there. He's there. Just keep looking for it.
Just keep digging.
Dude, I just love how they've all like the legendary places they've made into lands too. Like
Yes.
the Great Hall, you have the Great Havens, Minas Tirith,
Yep.
Mines of Moria, Mount Doom, Rivendell, Shire. The Shire Terrace is your search land.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they're all
I
pretty
love
sweet.
it.
And obviously, the one card
Yeah.
you can't not talk about. It's the One Ring. And like,
Yeah.
at first, my first thought was like, oh, they just missed an opportunity to like make a really cool soul ring. Like
Right.
that could have been like, that's an overpowered card, and it's a lot of people
Right.
want it banned. Some people don't. But they printed One Ring, and you would think they would print One Ring one time, but they didn't. They printed it 4 times, or 4 alternate arts of this. There's the regular. You can get that anywhere you can buy them at these packs. There is an alt art promo version that only comes in the bundles, the gift bundles, or the collector boosters. There is an extended art version, which only comes in the gift bundle and collectors. And then there's another ring was made.
Right.
One serial stamped, a 1 of 1 ring. And
One
you can
ring
only
rule
get
them all.
that in
Right.
collectors packs, which you could find in a collector's, collector box. But
I really hope like a little Jimmy out there gets it. Like just like his mom's like in the store, picks him up with like a collector's booster pack. He's been a good boy. He's
it's
12
gonna
years
happen
old.
to someone like that.
And like his mom, and he opens it. He's like, "Oh, this is a cool card," and doesn't think anything of it. And yeah,
It's very shiny. It's also currently
worth a
it's worth $1 million.
yeah.
It's literally worth $1 million. That's the current price.
It's ridiculous.
Of I can't remember who's offering $1 million, but
Yeah.
I know Cassius Marsh, who's a linebacker, offered $500,000.
Yeah, he
I
started
haven't
at
heard. I haven't.
150,000.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go $500,000."
Let's have Mill, yeah. Speaking of just really cool cards, I just want to talk. It's cool, but I think really when we talk about flavor, can we talk about There and Back Again?
Yeah,
The
that's a good
saga.
one. Yeah.
It's literally the full story of the hobbits in a saga. I mean, like up to one target creature can't be blocked for as long as you control There and Back Again. The ring tempts you. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you search your library for a mountain card, and then you put on the battlefield and shuffle.
Yep.
And then you create a Smog legendary 6/6 dragon creature token with flying and haste, and then it has when this creature dies, create 14 treasure tokens.
Yeah.
I think
Like-
that's hilarious. I think that just the 14 treasure tokens is so smog.
Yeah.
It's so
Mhm.
Smog. It's just such a cool card. Like this set's so cool.
Mhm.
And then you look at the pre-order prices, and you're like, why?
Yeah.
You know.
Here's what I'll say. I think this, unlike any other set, so many people are going to be buying packs. A lot of time, these pre-order prices, like they tank afterwards because like,
Right.
but then they kind of creep back up a little bit because like no
Right.
one's going out there and buying Dominaria United as much as they will buy this set. Just period.
Oh, for sure.
There's no way.
Oh, for sure.
Even like standard players are like who need cards. Like people are going to be cracking these packs and potentially selling duplicates that they get.
Right. Why wouldn't you?
And yeah, exactly. And why wouldn't you? And like this is a lot of time it's like buy singles. Don't waste your time on packs. This time it's like these packs are gonna be so fun. Like I would still encourage you
Yeah.
go to pre-release events, go to draft events, like play with the set for a long time, have fun while you crack packs instead of like just cracking packs and getting disappointed and then going back to Target. Go to your local game store and
Yes, go to local
do
game store.
events. The events are gonna be. I think they're gonna run these for a while. I think.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be like an all summer thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, people like my pod is already like divvied up. Like my buddy Sloan, he's already pre-ordered Aragorn, the Grand Unifier. Like you gotta like and he's doing the fellowship and everything is in the deck. And so I was like, fine, I'll order Sauron. And so for Father's Day, my wife is like, hey, what do you want for Father's Day? And I said, can I just order like cards? Can I make this deck? And she's like, yes.
She's
And
like,
so
oh yeah,
I'm
Father's
doing
Day cards. No.
no, magic cards. And so I'm doing like the full Sauron everything, amassing a massive orc army. And I think one of the cool things they did is the Nazgul, like the 9 different
I was
arts
just
that you
gonna
can
look at
collect.
Wait,
It's
really?
so
I haven't
cool. Yeah.
seen that.
Yep, you can get 9
There's
different
9
arts,
different arts.
and
That's sweet.
the text also says you can have up to 9 in your deck.
That's
Yeah.
sweet.
So
Yeah.
I'm putting all like even if it's gonna be terrible, I'm still and they get plus encounters off each other, don't they?
Yeah.
Right?
I
And
don't
so
know,
I mean-
but it's like the new rats. But
Oh, so yeah, whenever a ring tempts you, put a plus encounter on each wraith you control, which they're wraith knights.
yeah, and
So,
like dude,
And when a Nazgul enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you.
this set is
These
gonna
arts do look
do.
kind of cool.
It's gonna do things to Magic that other sets haven't done yet, and it's just gonna make like
Right.
because all these cards are so incredibly playable. Like I feel like if you're the
Yeah.
Transformers marketing people, you're like, what the heck? How come we didn't get like this whole freaking set? It's like, well, it just doesn't work as well as like the crossover, the fantasy crossover. Like people are those rares or are they uncommons?
Right.
The wraiths,
The
They're
Nazguls,
uncommons. They're uncommons. I just
but like
think
people are
about
gonna buy them. They're gonna buy
Yep.
Yeah.
uncommons so they can get all 9 arts of them, and like the
and
collecting
throw them in a
value
deck.
of this set is like way more fun to collect than other. I don't think everyone should be like draining their bank accounts, and so they hopefully get the one ring.
Right.
Eventually they'll probably make a movie about whoever did it and like how they just did one of those math algorithms, bought a bunch of packs in
Right.
the right spot and called it a day. But
Beautiful minded it.
yeah. But there's just so many like really fun cards. The flavor is all over. I'm excited. So it's my birthday weekend on pre-release weekend. So my
Let's go.
wife, same thing. She said, what do you want? I said, I want you to just like, as much as possible, let me just go do events because
Just allow me to play Magic with Adam,
yeah.
so we can do some two-headed giant.
Yeah, me and Adam are
Love
doing
it.
Two-Headed Giant, which also like the flavor was everywhere in Grand Rapids. One of the
Right.
events somebody named it, but I Can Carry You Two-Headed Giant event, which is a 2-on-2
Oh,
event.
come on.
So I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. So I'm 100% expecting Adam to carry me to a few extra prize packs, but I will say I'm a little bit better than last time we tried this out. Last time we tried this out was
You are on
Kamigawa.
point.
So I'm excited to play that, but I'm excited to deck build. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm excited to like
Insane.
look at these cards and go, shoot, do I want freaking Gimli or do I want Legolas? And like, I
Right.
probably don't want to go 5-color, but it's gonna be so tempting, like in
Yeah.
a freaking pre-con set to not do that. But you have to be careful. You
Right.
just can't do it.
And the precons are awesome. Like, I don't know if anybody's had a chance to look at them, but like just what they did. I mean, with the Hobbit precon, I mean, it's the first time we've ever had partners in a precon deck.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I think that's really stinking cool. The Riders of Rohan that look phenomenal. I think the elf deck with Galadriel, the Elven Queen, like her ability is Will of the Council, and it brings up voting, and I think it's really, really cool. And I mean, Sauron. I mean, come
Yeah.
on.
The flavor is everywhere. Speaking of the flavor, for the pre-con event, I like to try to be prepared as possible. I bring my own lands because it's less stressful to me to get up and leave and come back. I try to bring my own tokens, knowing what's okay. So this set has these tokens. I was like digging around all my token boxes to look for food tokens because food tokens matter in this set. Like,
They matter
there's
in
a
this
couple of
set.
hotteds that obviously like pop off because of like how many food tokens you have. It's like stupid.
Oh,
It's gonna be
it's gonna
fun.
be great.
It's gonna be fun. Is there any let me propose this question. Is there any like misses that you think? Did they miss on anything? Did they overlook anything on this set?
Nothing that's really jumping to my mind.
Yeah, honestly, I think they kind of nailed it.
Okay, I will give this. I mean, I'm a stickler for some things, but I think with the precons, I understand it's a precon, right? I wish they would have just reflavored some of the cards because, like, there's just cards from other sets in it, and it's like, I kind of like, oh, you buy this precon, and there's like 26 or 30 cards in each precon that are majority from the new set, which is really cool. But I wish they would have done that with the other 65,
Yeah.
like, or whatever, the other 60, like, or the other 30, like. I just think that was like okay, we did this, we made this phenomenal set, and we now have to do these precons. Let's just kind of get these precons out there.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get. Not that it's a bad thing, because I think you're still getting a lot of value in these precons, like a ton of value.
Oh, for sure. For sure. A ton of
and-
playable value that like this one, I mean, you have to
So
tweak
much.
it a little bit, but like I've seen a couple people deck tech things and they're like here yeah, if you really want to turn the gas up on this, add these 2 cards or these 4 cards compared to like
Right.
Here's 12 to 18 lands or 12 to 18 cards, just kind of swap out. A lot of them are just like this does that but better, stuff like that.
Right.
The guy was like, I think you just need like 4 extra cards and you're probably like good. I think I would agree, Jared. I think a lot of these like knock it out of the park. I think the big thing is like getting your hands on them shouldn't be this. If you really want to get people Lord of the Rings fans into Magic players, Lord of the Rings.
Right.
On Amazon, I'm looking at it right now. You can pre-order a box on Amazon. Collector's box, which is the only place you can crack a 1 ring or the gift bundle. But the collector's box is $435.81 to pre-order, which is almost $100 more than like your local game store. Pre-ordering it through like pre-orders at local game store.
That's like more expensive than most like original Innistrad.
That's insane.
Like, it's crazy. Original Zendikar, like there's just those original sets out there, like Cold Snap and stuff like that. There's Cold Snap massive of a set, but like Cold Snap, you can get a Cold Snap collector box or booster box for like $300, but like this is just a collector's box. I mean, obviously there's the chance to become a millionaire in there, right? But
Yeah, but like that's the thing. We're collectors and players.
Gone.
If you want to do a lottery, you like do it somewhere else then, because it to me there's just the miss is like the point of these multi-universe crossover things is to try to bring in Warhammer 40K players, try to bring in
right,
toy collector people, try to bring in Lord of the Rings fans, and then setting like if you just want to buy a box and crack a draft at home with your friends, now it's like okay, so I can get a draft box around $100 from like Crimson Vow or Kamigawa, stuff like that. But if I want to try to do it with Lord of the Rings, it's like, yeah, that's a bad idea. it's like, that's just too much.
That's
money.
not smart.
Yeah, I kind of like I get because they kind of had that same thing with when they did Brothers War with all like the retro artifacts in the serial,
right.
like that drove the collector prices through the roof, right?
Yep.
Everybody's trying to get these serialized numbers. It's kind of the way with the One Ring. Like I almost wish, I'm not a huge collector box guy, but if I wanted to, and I just purely wanted it because I wanted some cool art, I wanted some cool whatever, I should be able to get that and have it just be focused on that. Like I almost feel like they should have, if they want to instill gambling in this a little bit or whatever, have like a small little promo pack or whatever. It's 7 cards or something like that you can be like, all right, the One Ring somewhere in here. You guys can boom, go wild or whatever. That would have been like, I don't know.
And I
would
think,
like that a little more.
I think that like, you should also like I guess, and maybe there are local game stores doing this. I don't know, but you should put it within arm's reach. Like, on your pre-release events, like sweeten the crap out of that pot. First place, you get a collector's booster. That'd be insane. You know how people would come to your store trying to win that? Just be like, oh, I actually do pretty well in drafts, or I actually do pretty well in these the pre-release events. Like, if I could get like a $25, $30, $40 pack for free, then heck yeah, I'm going to that specific store. I wouldn't get it. I'll get smacked the first round, buy the second round, and then beat someone at the bottom of the third, because that's how I win my.
You can always
games.
Hey, nothing but consistent,
Yeah.
You can always rely on Nate to get the second round
Dude,
by.
It's like I get that. I always get the guy who got pissed and dropped after their first round loss every single time. I don't know why.
Here's the deal.
It's always Charlie. It's always Charlie.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, and I love that Adam's here, and I want Adam to be on this podcast more because I want to do a series where Adam teaches you both teach me how to draft.
Oh, I have
like
no idea.
I've never done it before. And I want to do it so bad. I'm at the point where I'm like, maybe I should ask my wife, and for the pre-release event, come up for the weekend and hang out, like, and just learn to draft and stuff like that. But I just want to learn to draft, and this, like, I've never really like had an interest in draft, mainly because like it's just not my thing, and there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's really cool. I think it's a really epic format. That we build around, and I think it's a really needed thing for Magic. I've never really been interested in it, but now with this new set, because of the sheer amount of flavor, the sheer amount of gas, and the sheer amount of just staples are going to be in it, and the amount of deck building, which is something that I love to do, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, it's a no-brainer. I'm kind of feeling the bite of the draft bug.
It'll start itching, because I was actually very against draft for a very long time.
Right.
And Adam convinced me to do it, and like I drafted a lot of bad decks, and then just keep doing it, watched a ton of videos, watched other people doing it. But honestly, like at the end of the day, I literally I was just like, Adam, out of these 2 cards, or out of these 3 cards, or like what am I missing here? And he take a look at it and be like, yeah, this is actually a bad card. You don't want to play this. You don't want to play this on turn 3. Like this you don't want, like, you should have better options than this on turn 3 or on turn 4. Yeah, his bread and butter is like, and I don't know why. You'd have to explain why. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it's mostly because, like, yeah, you were giving me props at the beginning for like going to the RC, and it was standard for those that don't, and for those like don't know standard, it's basically like the last 2 years. Now it's the last 3 years for all the ones that haven't seen the news over the last month. But you basically come with like a 60 card constructed deck, and I think it's just a different vibe. Like, grind out. Like I don't have time during the week to like grind out crazy amounts of games and learn what the meta is and know how to like. I think that's the reason I like limited so much. Like when it comes to draft, when it comes to sealed, the pre-release events, you don't have to know anything about what people are running because at the end of the day, it's a little bit of luck and a little bit of just making a good deck by yourself and knowing how to kind of run with it. And I think that's the biggest thing. Like there's zero preparation you really need to come into a limited. Yeah, you should probably know at least some of the cards and stuff that are in the format. But at the end of the day, you show up, it's like 10, $15, whatever. You get 3 packs of cards you get to keep, and then boom, you make a deck out of them.
I think that sounds super tempting because never really did standard. I did a lot of modern tournaments back in my heyday. And that was like, there was meta. You had to understand the meta. You had to like understand the next sets that are coming down the pipe. And that really burnt me out on like Magic for a while. And then I always heard about Commander. And then I was like, Commander's okay. I think it just, the games last too long or whatever. And then you give it a try and you're like, oh my God, this is easily better than modern. Like the deck building is more intuitive. It's not intuitive, but it's more in depth. And there's so much room for like, there's no meta for, I mean, there is meta, some stuff for Commander, but yeah, that draft sounds like, oh, you know what? It seems like TDM. Like when you load into like a TDM match on any video game you like, right? That it's like, it's not mindless, but like there's some skill that takes to it, but it's fun and it's going to be a random experience every single time.
Yeah. And that randomness does kind of like balance things out a little bit. And I think for our Patreon subs, I had that story where like I missed the Phyrexia pre-release event, and then Magic saw my woes that I tweeted about and sent me a couple boxes of pre-release events. I was like, sick. They sent me a box, and so I cracked that open. I did on our Patreon. I did a cracking of that box and just kind of built what I think it could have been competitive. I think that box I would have was what I pulled some bombs in, and like I would have been absolutely like, yeah, I would change my entire meta for this particular card. And like you kind of got to do that with sealed. You know, you've got your box and you can kind of pick from a bunch of different options. Draft is different because you have like 3 packs that you're picking out of and moving the packs along the way. So you're kind of like, you might have to readjust something, and it's a little bit more skill. You don't want, you know, at the end of the draft, you don't want a bunch of really good expensive cards that you can't play till turn 5 because you're already dead. But like, so there's like layers to them, but you start out like really at the same level of like everyone else at the table, which is like, I have no cards, you have no cards. Now we have to figure out how I'm going to win, how I'm going to build a deck. And so it makes it fun. It makes it exciting. You might pull a bomb that's just going to like set you apart from the best Magic player in the world could be across from you, but you pull 3 bombs out of your packs and you're just going to run them down. And that happens. And it also happens to you. Like, that's just how it goes. So draft is fun. Sealed is...
sometimes you're 6 rares or lands, and you're like, how the heck am I going to make a deck out of these scrub cards?
Exactly.
Right.
I don't think that'll be a huge problem with this set. Like I said, like there's a
lot of cards that are
so playable.
I even think, like, I just was thinking about it as you guys were talking about draft and your events that you go to. I think even if you don't draft and you're like, I don't really have an interest in draft, I think this is like a set that like I know for sure, like, I'm going to go to a pre-release night and I might not draft. I probably will end up drafting, but just to sit and watch, to walk around and watch all these nerds quoting one of their favorite movies, all those epic moments. Somebody's like, just, I think it's just gonna be like one of those like unifying moments for humanity.
You're gonna walk in and you're gonna see like 6 Gandalfs. Everyone's gonna be dressed to the nines.
Everybody's gonna be dressed to the nines. If somebody's dressed up as Shadowfax, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Come in with that rubber horse mask.
I'm gonna shave my head and cosplay as Gollum. So I just have these tight little shorts I'm gonna wear and just skulk around with no clothes on.
I know we're talking about Magic the Gathering, but I just wanted to bring this up really quick. Can we talk for 30 seconds about the dumpster fire that is the new Gollum video game?
I haven't heard about it, but I hear people hate it.
It is. They shouldn't have released it, in my opinion. It's so bad. It's a walking simulator. That's all it is. It's so buggy.
A walking sim.
That's it. It's a walking
Which
sim,
is,
and that's all it is.
That's a loss on their part because they made a game about being a cat. And that thing
Yeah.
almost took home Game of the Year.
It did. It almost did. And it's so much better. Oh my gosh. It is so bad. I mean, they gave Gollum a bowl cut. I know he's mid transition into Gollum, whatever, but they gave my man's a bowl cut. Like, and then the voice acting is terrible. No offense to the voice actors. I understand, like, it's the job, but like, there's a petition out there, I think, right now that's like trying to get it. The people are signing to get its AAA title removed.
These are straight for the throat.
Yeah, it's bad.
Maybe,
it's so bad.
Maybe I'll ask them to do it next week, and they'll say why, and I'll say because it's my birthday, and I want it.
Yeah, dude. It's because I want it, and I want it. There. What's that one black card? Because it's my birthday or whatever.
I do not know.
My gosh. Oh, let me pull it up. Let me find
But it's a
it.
good full
It's so
circle moment
funny.
because I think I'm going to have my problem with deck building this time around will be the time limit because I'm going to be like freaking out and nerding out a little too
Like,
much.
oh my god, I so been liking this.
Yeah.
Right, dude. Okay, so the deck is called Claim the Precious, and it's 3 mana. It's a murder, but destroy target creature. The ring tempts you, and in the back, it's Schmeagle holding. In the back is what's his? I can't have this is so bad. What's his name? The guy he kills for the ring. Oh my gosh.
Teagle.
What is it? Teagle, but his legs are sticking out of a bush. It's like, but yeah, dude.
Yes. Good stuff, guys. That was a fun game. Great to nerd out even more.
Great game.
Adam, this won't be a shock to you, but we always have to watch ourselves because we can get ourselves into trouble talking about nerd stuff for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours.
Right.
So thank you for sticking around. If you watch this whole video and watch us talk about nonsense, we definitely will have Adam back to the table in various ways.
For sure.
Definitely go do nerd stuff. And
yeah,
guys, we're just
nerd hard or nerd home.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. We should say that at the beginning of every game. Gosh. We have a fire hydrant of various content coming out over the next couple of weeks. We'll have stuff for Patreon. We got June's new episode we haven't recorded yet, just the standard podcast. We have all 4 prologue episodes are live for our D&D campaign about being the bad guy, and it's been a good time.
Oh my god,
recording those. If you haven't watched those, go check those out. Those are all live up on YouTube, Spotify, Patreon, and now iHeartRadio because I figured out how to do that. You're welcome.
I love it. I love that being a villain in D&D is on iHeartRadio. Yeah. That makes my day.
Yep.
You know, that's where that podcast belongs.
Exactly. With Ryan Seacrest and at the iHeartRadio Awards. We'll get there someday. Nope.
Hey, you heard it here first.
You heard it here first. I want Ryan Seacrest to look me in the eye, hand me an award, and say, "Goes to the Knights at the Nerd Table," and I'll be like, "Yeah, suck it."
Yeah, we made it. We made it.
Yeah, he'll be 100 years old by then, but not aged a bit.
Right.
You'll grab the mic and say "nerd hard" or "nerd home," and then drop it. And just walk
and we'll
off.
good.
Yeah.
Nerd hard.
And just say, good night, nerds," and then just chuck them.
Yeah. Yep. That's how we go out. All right. Thanks again. Have fun. Go do nerdy things, especially the ones you like to do.
And always remember, swords are cool. Guys with swords are not cool.
Debatable.
As I sit behind you with a sword right here.
Yeah, I see it. I see it right there. That's it for us. Good night, nerds.